Hello everyone. How are you? Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend. I am excited to show you what we are going to be doing. Just a little bit of history. I I'm trying my sister Scrapper. So years and years ago when I was just getting started in the paper world, I used to love to watch my sister Scrapper. She does have YouTube channels. Her YouTube channel is still available, although she has passed. And I think she passed away a couple years ago. She was fantastic. Her name was Ginger. And I used to sell these, and I came across one, but I couldn't find it on her channel. But I would just say, if you love watching, she literally loved playing with Graphic 45, and she was so talented. And I would just recommend, if I remember, I will put her channel in the link below. But my sister Scrapper, she's still there. So yeah, I would just go and have a look at things that she's done. So she's a paper artist, not so much a journaler, but I had come across this project and I had to dissect it because I went and tried to find it. This is what it is. This is so cute. Um, it is I'm calling it a note box. So the one that I had done, I completely destroyed because I had to open it up, I had to figure it out, and I had a heck of a time with it, but I got it. So this is what it would look like, and the front was decorated. I added a ribbon that wrapped around, tied here. I had some roses on here from I Am Roses, and I think a little piece of lace. It makes the cutest gift for a teacher or for anybody. It's just adorable. So what happens is you open this up and you've got then these cards inside, and I only have 3 in here. Normally I did 6, and so you have your envelopes, and then you remember we did this on Saturday, and you've got your cards. Um, I can't tell you just what a beautiful, beautiful gift this is. When I give this away, I am only going to do 3 of the cards. So this is how it's going to come. I am not going to glue anything because to get this through the mail would be a package. So it's going to be like this for this one. The one that we are doing today, I'm not going to be cutting the corners. So I will do everything. You'll need to cut the corners. It will already be scored. Sorry, it will already be scored. But I mean, who out there wouldn't absolutely love to receive something like this? I mean, guys, come on. So we're only going to get this far because I can't create the box and get it through the mail. But what you would do then is just put some glue here and here, and you would have your box, and then you would decorate your box any way that you wanted. But just for instance, I attached a ribbon here that went all the way around, tied a bow, and then I just added decorated pieces. This would be adorable with, you could put an eyelid in here, you could do a snippet on here. I mean, it's just endless how you could decorate this. And I suppose you could make this so that this folds. You probably would have to cut this down more, but you could make it so this folds inside like that if you wanted, and then make this the front. So yeah, but this is kind of in honor of Ginger. It's just adorable. If you missed how to do the envelopes and the cards, just go back to last Saturday, and it's in there. So this is what it's gonna look like. I don't believe I have cut one, so we're gonna cut one together, and you're gonna need a 7 1/8. That is this here, 7 1/8 by 6 3/4. So we're gonna do that. So let me, I did pull out a paper, I just didn't get it cut. So we need a 7 1/8, and yeah, I know it's upside down. 7 1/8 is gonna be your north and south. So, you know, if you're dealing with paper that is directional, you want to make sure you get that right, or you're going to be all funky when you go to close your lid. So it's 7 1/8 by 6 3/4 is what your size is going to be. So it's going to look like this. And then you're going to the scoreboard. And I'm trying to make this, I mean, I had a heck of a time. I really did. It took me 2 days off and on to figure it out, because I kept messing up. So you're going to take it to the scoreboard then, and you are going to score with this being your 7 1/8 this way. You are going to score at 1 and 1 1/2, and I'm going to put this here just so that I make sure I don't have it wrong. Yes, you're going to score at 1 inch, and 1 1/2, just like this. And then you're going to turn it completely around, still being at the 7 1/8, and you're going to score it at 1 and 1 1/2. Okay, so once you have this, then you're going to turn it again, but only you're going to turn it so that you're working on the 6 3/4 part right here, and you're going to score at 2 1/4. Let me make sure that's right. Yep, 2 1/4. And 2 3/4. It's very easy, okay? Don't get confused, it's simple. Then you're gonna turn it all the way around again to the opposite side, and you're gonna score at 1 3/8. This is the lid. Oop, I think I went off. I'm not used to doing this on a table. I usually do it on my lap. So 1 3/8, it isn't gonna matter. And 1 7/8. So that last tick mark is 1 7/8. Okay, that's your scoring. Then you're going to take it and you're going to do your folds. That is why I went ahead and I inked these so that you could see. I don't want to ink on the white. If you are the recipient of this, you can ink on the white, but I didn't want to ink on the white. This paper is so beautiful, I didn't want to do that. So you're just going to go around all 4 sides, and I'm not going to burnish this either because I don't want to crack it. If you receive this and you want to burnish it, you can. Then what you're going to do, and I know it's really hard for you to see on this paper, but then what you're going to do is you're going to come up on all four corners, and you're going to cut all the way up. So if you can see, probably can see, you're going to come and cut. See where that score is there? There's 2 scores and 2 scores. You're going to come all the way up and you're going to cut that off. And don't worry if you don't come all the way up. You're going to see when you try to put it together that you missed, and you needed to come up to the inside of that score line. So we're just going to cut this like this, and we're going to do it to all 4 corners. And then you'll see what it looks like when I'm done. And you'll know how it should look. But this project is just, it's adorable. Super, super cute. And I think there's many uses with this. You know, this could be really vintage looking. This could be really shabby looking. Each envelope could be different. Each note card could be different. So you can have something that looks like this. Your shorter end is your lid. Your longer end goes up to create the box. So what I did is, you can have a look when you fold it in that's like that. I rounded these corners, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to round the corners because I just like that softer look. So I'm going to round these, and you'll know where to round when you put your box together. So it looks like that. And I think I did not round the other ones, but I think I'm going to round these as well. We'll see what that looks like. And I'm going to round the lid. Just like this. And then you'll see. You put your box together, so you would put glue here and here. I did use glue dots when I did it years ago. I don't know why I used, Ginger must have used glue dots. But there is that, and then here is your lid. It is just the cutest little project. Look at that, guys. You could use a decorative punch on this. You could use a decorative punch here. But then when you've got your little envelopes and your little note cards, like I said, when I sold these, I sold them with 6. It fits very comfortably, 6 note cards in there. You can see there's room. You could easily get 3 more in there. And it's just the cutest little project. So you're gonna have to let me know what you think about this. I will have to this week make the 3 cards to fit in here for the giveaway, but you will be receiving this probably folded up like this, so there's no somehow, yeah, you'll receive it probably flat, so you'll have to assemble it yourself. If you have any questions whatsoever about this little box, let me know, and I will answer them for you. So just really cute. If I get to it, I will make, this is, look at what a cute little box this is. This is desert paper. So I just might, if I've got time this week, I will make the envelopes and cards for in here and give this away as well. But yeah, just adorable. Adorable, I'm telling you. Okay, guys, we thank you for your patience. We have 2 cute, y'all really liked this make. Yeah, y'all really liked this make. So let's give this away. I apologize, I have last week's makes still here. I will, I have to go to the post office. with a package tomorrow, so I will get everything else in the mail. So I really appreciate your patience with me in the mail. Okay, Sherry Liberto, this is yours. And I think what I'm gonna do is, well, you let me know if I can, if I send this with the journal kit, although, you'd have, no, I'll put it in the mail because otherwise you're gonna have too long to wait. So I will send that in the mail. Okay, and then we've got this cute little one with the anchor. How about Christine Gray? Okay, sweetheart, this is coming your way. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this make. I'm in love with this make, so I hope that you will love it as much as I. Do not let the scoring intimidate you. Just re-watch the video, and once you make one, or take and make one out of paper you don't care about and keep it as a pattern. That's a very easy way to do it, and I am going to be doing the same thing so that I always have it. And years from now, if I want to do this, I won't end up where I was before, because that was terrible. Okay, guys, enjoy your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.